Hi everyone, it's Janis here with a new episode to help you build better daily structure and be in control of your life. Some people think that being busy is something to be proud of and they wear it as a badge of honor. But busy does not equal productive. You can be the busiest person in the world, but still be low performant and not accomplish much. If you feel that you're busy all the time and still not being able to get things moving forward, then don't worry, because you're not alone. Today, we'll take a look at Rory Vaden's book called Procrastinate On Purpose to stop being busy and become productive. So let's dive in. Number 1, don't complain about how busy you are. The reason people are busy or make themselves out to be is because it makes them feel important. After talking with a number of highly successful people, author realized that they never complained about how busy they are. And it's not like those people were not busy. For them, it just didn't make sense to complain about it, because they saw it as a waste of mental energy. Instead, they just got on with their work. Eventually, Vaden realized that by accepting their packed agendas gave them more peaceful frame of mind, and that turned out to help them get everything done. Remember that only you make a commitment to your time, so you have to take responsibility for those commitments. If your friend is inviting you to go out for a meal on Wednesday, but you also know that you have to finish the presentation at work for Thursday, then it is your choice to accept or refuse the offer. What most people do is often accept everything and then complain about how busy they are and that they don't have time for anything. Number 2, eliminate rather than add tasks to your schedule. We have all heard that less is more, but when we try to become more successful, we tend to think, what can we add to our lives to boost our achievements? We add a new strategy to become more productive or take a new task on to get more done. The problem, however, is that by adding more things to our schedules, we're not making ourselves more productive. The real art lies in being able to eliminate tasks from your list. But that is not easy, because human brain craves sense of achievement. That's why we like to fill up our to-do list with a little activities that we can quickly tick off and feel satisfied. This explains common but useless practice of completing random activities and then adding it to our to-do list, so we can simply mark it as done. I remember that I used to do the same thing in the past. I would spend quite a bit of a time every morning to create my to-do list as long as possible. This made me feel great in the morning because I was thinking to myself, if I can get this all done, it will be amazing. But then in the evening, I would be disappointed because of course I didn't get it done. If I was lucky, I could get halfway through. Truly productive people know that it's not about how many tasks you finish, but how significant they are. So the key is to eliminate all the unimportant tasks from your to-do list so that you can focus on what's really important. Number 3, invest money to make time. Do you think as a wealthy person or as an average person, when it comes to time management, it is often smart to invest money to save time? See, I used to have this saving mentality as well, and that was restricting me from being more productive. Let me give you a quick example. Years ago, I needed some information, so I decided to do some research. I went on Google and started to search for information that I needed, and one of the first results was a complete report of exactly what I needed. But it was $7. I thought, no, I'm not paying $7 for information that I can find for free. At least, that's what I thought. So off I went, searching and listing out the information that I needed. I spent all day searching and digging. At the end of the day, I felt exhausted, tired, and unsatisfied. Does this sound productive? Of course no. It was stupid. If you have the opportunity to save time by investing a little bit of money, then go ahead and do it. In the end, you'll save time and money. Also, make sure that you automate your processes. Often, people spend time doing things manually, but if they would create a template, they could save 10 to 15 minutes every time they had to do the task. Number 4, delegate. When there is a task that cannot be automated, then the next best option is to delegate it to someone else. Often, people don't delegate because they believe it's easier to do it by themselves. But the problem is that every task that you don't delegate is eating up your time, and sooner or later you'll run out of your precious time. Remember that tasks that you don't delegate are eating up time that could be invested in growing and developing yourself. It is usually the hardest step to delegate something for the first time, but once you're familiar with the concept, you'll absolutely love it because now you'll be saving your time. Number 5, choose the right time. Sometimes waiting until the last minute can save you the time. This is very interesting strategy and you have to be careful about how you use it. It suggests you to procrastinate on a task until the last minute to avoid any changes. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you're a business owner and you get an order that needs to be delivered in 2 weeks' time. If you pack it up instantly for the items to be delivered later, then if the client changes the order, then you'll have to repack everything. This will then cost you the time that could have been invested elsewhere. Patience is important here because it allows you to adapt to unpredictable changes. But as I said, use this strategy carefully as it is not always the best approach to do the things in the last minute. Number 6, focus on priorities. The best way to deal with priorities is to give them full, undivided attention. In today's hectic world, it's easier said than done. Authors Consulting Company discovered that less than 10% of the people use written plan for upcoming week's activities. Compare that to 85% of high achievers who have their week planned out ahead of them. That should be a clear sign that it works. You have to carefully evaluate your daily activities and only spend time on the tasks that contribute to your goals. When we talk about priorities, remember that you can only have one priority at the time. If there are more than one, then it's no more priority. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you have any questions about time management and becoming more productive, then leave them in the comment section below. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day. So be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.